What is up, fight fans? In today's video, Tom Aspinall has finally broken his silence about what really happened at UFC 321. But many fans are still calling him a coward.
Why are you booing? I can't see.
Now, before jumping to conclusions, we're gonna break it all down. Fans haven't seen Islam Makhachev this angry in years.
F you up, gay.
Just weeks before the biggest fight of his career, he nearly got into a car accident. Also in this video,
he want to fight in White House, and I also want to be there.
Ilia Topuria has fans buzzing with a mysterious new post, and it looks like Jones still forgets that Hasbulla isn't actually a kid. So stick around, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get right into it. Tom Aspinall has finally broken his silence about what really happened at UFC 321. The 32-year-old heavyweight shared a YouTube video showing his hospital visit following the controversial fight with Ciryl Gane. In the video, Tom explained that the eye poke was very severe. Gane's finger went almost knuckle deep into his eye.
It feels like the back of my eyeball hurt. Just stinging. It's not even stinging now, it's painful. It's like, it feels like my eye, someone's touched the back of my eyeball.
He added that the referee had already warned the Frenchman earlier in the fight to keep his fingers closed, as a similar incident nearly happened before.
The best part about fouling, right, is that it works. So the best thing you can do is keep your head in the game, and I'll do everything I can to manage.
All that training for that?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
It's gonna be okay, mate.
What the f is he doing? The left one was really deep. The left one was really deep. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, got warm for it.
Yeah,
twice before he got warm for it.
Mike Bisping, he lost his eye. It's just a horrendous thing to think as a parent, really. And I know what it's like these days with people saying what they want, but if it's just your son and they could lose an eye and their health and they've got children to look after, you know, something needs doing about it. Yeah, it's horrendous for me to look at that.
Aspinall, who previously tore his MCL and meniscus just 15 seconds into his 2022 fight against Curtis Blades, admitted this injury felt even more alarming. Doctors later confirmed that the fight was rightfully stopped, even though initial scans didn't show anything dangerous. Thankfully, there were no signs of retinal detachment or serious damage.
It's good that he stopped the fight.
Yeah. You should stop the fight until you are good again and until you're cleared. Okay. But we didn't find anything dangerous.
Okay. Dangerous sport, man. We've got to do some more tests in the UK as well. We are heartbroken on the channel, but we'll do what we can.
However, some fans online were not convinced. A few claim this update pretty much confirms he was milking it, suggesting that Tom exaggerated the injury. Others felt he shouldn't have posted the video at all, predicting that haters would now use it against him. I've seen people online saying Tom gave up, it was just an eye poke. It's sure easy to talk from the couch, but these men risk everything. So let's show some love and support instead. Drop something positive in the comments if you agree. So we can only hope that this injury won't leave any lasting damage and that Tom Aspinall will return stronger than ever. Reactions from the MMA world also started pouring in. Paddy Pimblett said, "I feel bad for Ciryl Gane, even though it was his fault."
Well, that was an eye poke, wasn't it? That was both eyes as well. That wasn't just his finger in one eye. His fingers went in both eyes, not even like he just poked them in one, lad. He just pushed both his fingers into his eyes. I can't see, as he just said. Lad, if this does end like this will be one of the worst pay-per-views in UFC's history. One of the biggest disappointments ever when it comes to a card. Yeah, lad, that's nasty the way both them fingers go in there. Like, lad, this fight can't end like this, lad. He hasn't fought in 15 months, lad, and then, lad, the way Tom's reacting here, it seems like he can't see, lad, so they're going to pull the fight. I think they've got to run that back, lad. They can't not do that fight again. It was shaping up to be a good fight, the best test Tom's had so far in the UFC. Good for Tom, lad, yeah. Feel bad for Ciryl Gane too, even though it was his fault. It was unintentional, he didn't mean to do it. But still, it's his fault that the fight's not fucking continuing. You need to do something with the gloves, lad, so you can't do that with your fingers.
Now, I know y'all think I'm gonna be on the side of Tommy, but I'm not. I'm not in the sense that he posted after the fight his eye, and we got to see the damage, and apparently from what was posted, it looks like everything is okay. But I have so many questions, man. I have so many questions. He got double zoinked. I get it. But the one that got zoinked the worst, like where it looked like the nail, the middle finger went in a little bit further. He wasn't even complaining about that eye. He was complaining about the other one, which would look to me on camera, the right eyeball. Mind you, the reason why I think this does not look good, and I'm gonna just say it straight, Tommy Aspinall was losing that fight. Right away, the guy is saying, I can't see. That is the one thing I have to say. Tommy really, really fucked up. You can't say, I can't see. We know those are the nail in the coffin to any fight. You can't say that. So if you actually want your 5 minutes to try to recover, to see if you can stay in the fight, you can't use those words. Just say, okay, let me take my time to see if things get better. If guys want to compete, that's what they say. I got illegally kneed, blasted in the head, and I got destroyed on social media for a year and a half.
Meanwhile, Sean O'Malley showed sympathy for Tom's situation.
Talking about how, you know, it was disappointing Tom didn't continue. You're the UFC heavyweight champion of the world. You just got poked in the eye very bad. You're fighting a very dangerous kickboxer. Very dangerous kickboxer. It is hard to stand in front of a human being with that high level of skills and fight him with 2 eyes. Now you're gonna get illegally poked in the eye. It wasn't a right hand, didn't get hit, boom, broke his orbital, eye swells up, you can't see. That's different. You get punched in the eye, a legal shot, your eye swells up, you can't see, you fight through that. Tom Aspinall would fight through that. He wouldn't get punched, eye swells up, and go, I'm done, I can't see. It's different because he got poked in the eye. That is an illegal strike, illegal. It was an accident, 100% I believe it was an accident. I don't think Surreal did it on purpose. Surreal was getting the better of Tom. But to question Tom's toughness is insane. No one wanted no one wanted that more than Tom Aspinall. He wanted to fight. He wanted to fight more than we wanted to watch him fight. So it's hard, you can't question Tom's toughness. You just can't. I've been poked in the eye before, not in a fight, but in practice. Been poked in the eye, boom, whoa. You can't, I'm done. I'm not gonna continue to practice, obviously. You know, you can't see, it's uncomfortable, it hurts. It's scary. You don't know if that's gonna come back. You don't know if if you're gonna be able to see again. Like, that really is a possibility. You get poked in the eye and you can't see ever again, let alone now you're trying to fight this guy who's a massive elite athlete who's been popping you with a freaking jab, bink, bink, bink. Now you have one eye because of an illegal strike. It's an unfortunate, but it's like, you just can't question Tom's toughness on that. Again, he gets punched in the eye swells up. He's not gonna quit fighting. He's not gonna stop fighting. You could probably break Tom's arm and he's gonna keep fighting. So I just don't think it's fair to question his toughness in that moment. Again, no one wanted to fight or be in there more than Tom.
As for what is next, Dana White has confirmed that the UFC plans to rebook the fight as soon as Aspinall recovers. Details on the date and venue will be announced later. For now, Tom faces another long road to recovery. His last fight before UFC 321 was over 450 days ago and lasted only 60 seconds. It is tough to see another setback for a fighter in his prime, especially for something that wasn't his fault. Paddy Pimblett has called out Umar Nurmagomedov for what he described as a boring performance at UFC 321. Fans had been expecting fireworks from the undefeated Dagestani in his return fight against Mario Bautista, but the bout went the distance and ended in a unanimous decision. Watching live on his YouTube channel, Pimblett couldn't hide his frustration, saying the fight nearly put him to sleep. He admitted Umar showed skill, but said the fight lacked any action, feeling more like a grappling match than a real fight. Pimblett's reaction mirrored that of Israel Adesanya, who actually fell asleep during UFC 321, sleeping through the whole card and waking up only when Tom Aspinall got poked in the eye.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Oh. 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 Oh no.
Fucking hell.
Oh, wow. Oh, well, good fight. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Now, as you know, before UFC 321, Dana White told Nurmagomedov to put on a big performance to prove he deserves another shot at Merab Dvalishvili's bantamweight title. Even though Umar was ahead on the scorecards, he mostly used his wrestling and control instead of giving fans the kind of exciting, explosive fight that Dana wanted to see. So it is unlikely that Umar will be getting a title shot right away, and that puts Umar in a waiting spot. The next title fight is set for early December 2025, Merab Dvalishvili versus Petr Yan at UFC 323. If Merab wins, he could make a record 4th defense. He's been busy, 5 title fights since September 2024, so any fighter does need some time to rest after that. Don't expect Merab back in the cage too soon if he wins. If Yan wins, a Merab trilogy could happen and Umar will still be waiting. Merab earned his shot and will try to win the belt back. But the Dagestani doesn't like to wait. His goal is to fight before Ramadan starts on February 16th, 2026, but whoever has the belt after December, whether it be Merab or Yan, probably won't be ready to defend in just 2 or 3 months. They'll need a full training camp and time to recover. But who could Umar fight next? Sean O'Malley would be a great matchup, but the American is unlikely to take a fight against an opponent with strong wrestling skills, especially one that is coached by Khabib. Ayman Zahabi on a 7-fight win streak and is ranked number 7 is an interesting option. He is a rising fighter similar to Bautista, a guy who deserves a top rival, but Umar's focus is on Merab. He wants that rematch more than anything. In a recent interview, he said, "Of course, I want revenge on Merab. I want to finish him. I want to punch his face all 5 rounds.
I really want to hurt him. I don't want to take him down. I want to punch his face all 5 rounds, and it's gonna be good title and revanche in the same match. We'll see."
Hey, Merab, what do you think about the haters?
Haters? I don't mind them, bro. Haters will be haters. Why I care about keyboard warriors?
Just a few weeks before the biggest fight of his career, Makhachev was involved in a minor car accident in New York. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but fans hadn't seen Islam this angry in a long time.
Hey! You update! How you drive?
Now, as millions of fans around the world await Makhachev's return for the biggest fight of his career, he needs to be careful not to disappoint those people. Ilia Topuria has just sparked massive buzz online after posting a cryptic message on social media. However, according to Topuria, it has nothing to do with his next opponent. Something different is coming tomorrow, something that also shows who I am outside the octagon, Topuria wrote. He added that the announcement will be made at 10 a.m., calling it something that means a lot to him and his team. Fans immediately started speculating about what it could mean. Some believe it might be related to his charity or community work, revealing a different, more personal side of the champion outside the cage. Whatever the case, it is clear that Topuria is planning something big. Known for his confidence, charisma, and attention to detail, Ilia doesn't post random hints without purpose. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., fans will finally find out what is next for the undefeated Georgian superstar, and expectations couldn't be higher.
If we talk about our fights, I have good fights now, and I know he's gonna fight soon, and we'll see what's gonna be happening. He want to fight in White House, and I also want to be there.
Yeah. Is that the biggest fight for you, do you think? And again, I know I almost don't like asking these questions because I know you got a big fight in front of you, but is that the biggest fight that they could
I
make
think,
for you?
yeah, for the it's gonna be big for MMA community, it's gonna be big fights. And people want this fight, and if UFC want this fight, and we can do this.
Do you think the UFC wants this fight? Because I get the sense that they kind of don't. What do
I
you
don't
think?
know. I know UFC want to do like some big fight in White House. Which fight is gonna be bigger than this?
Yeah. He's talking about you win. He wants to go up to 170. I imagine that's probably where you would want to fight, because you don't want to go back to 155, right? You don't want to have to be sitting there and cutting weight again, right? So you're on board with this idea of 170?
Yeah, if you come, it's gonna be better for me, you know. If I have to cut 155, man, it's gonna be hard, and then I might have to pay for this.
Brother, what is this, man? You don't like my haircut?
I like your haircut. You like my haircut? Good haircut?
Let's do like this.
I don't know. Maybe.
Why not?
Maybe. I have to brush my hair
You
off.
You want to be champion?
I am number one.
Okay, brother, we're training together today, yes?
Yes.
But why you not shower?
That's how I go when I go home.
Brother, why you
When I
not
go
shower in
home.
the training?
I didn't bring a towel today.
I will give you.
You give me a towel?
Because you have too much hair.
Too
that's
much
why.
hair?
Желание загадал. Сетик нету, да? Какой будет?
And a new funny video just dropped, Jon Jones versus Hasbulla, but it looks like Jones still forgets that Hasbulla isn't actually a kid. It's pretty wild, because remember how much hate Mike Tyson got when he playfully held Hasbulla during their meeting? Tyson had no idea the guy was a 26-year-old adult. The same thing seems to be happening again. Still, every time Hasbulla shows up next to a UFC legend, it is pure entertainment. It's just one of those moments that you can't take seriously, but it always goes viral.
I just want to thank each and every one of you. We are well on our way to 100,000, so thank you very much in advance, and let's keep going.